I'm so happy that you can be here today to visit this showroom, Phoenix Rising 2, and to see some of the collectibles that we have accrued over the years. We met during the late 70s, didn't
The
we?
beautiful 70s when art and music were king and queen and everything was flower children and lovely.
Yeah, and actually one of the people that I met through you was Elaine Young,
Yes.
the realtor to the stars, the Beverly Hills realtor to the stars. And while we're here, I want to point out that this dress belonged to Elaine, which I obtained through you. You probably don't even remember it now.
That's what I wanted to say, that I saw this dress and I said, hello, Elaine, because I sure remember her in it. She was always gorgeous, and her clothes were spectacular. And for you to have the collection now, I think that's so nice. It's like a memorial to her, you know, a way to remember the past and all that you and I did working for her and with her. You know, it was a beautiful union, the three of us. Sorry it's all over.
Well, Elaine has gone on to glory now, you know. I mean, she's graduated to be in a better world, but she's left behind such a legacy.
Such a memory. Such
Yes,
a memory of
yes.
so many things she did. Yeah, she loved people.
She was.
That's why she was so successful in real estate, because she couldn't do enough for people and let the world know that everybody could be happy, because she was happy. It was nice.
Well, Elaine wanted to look like a movie star, and she was a star in her own right, and we all know her very well. And she wanted to be beautiful like the movie stars that she sold homes to, and she certainly was.
That was her goal. Of course, her father was in the movie business too, so she really grew up with that.
Wasn't her father's name Garber?
Yes. Yeah, it was Garber.
And what was his position in the movie business?
I think he was a director, pretty sure, and her brother was also in the movie business. The whole family was, you know, in it.
And you know what's amazing is that you also led us to the Antiquarius building with my mother, and when we went to lunch one day at the Ponte Caldo restaurant, and my mom has been an antiquarian, you know, for so many years, from the time she was 9 years old, that it was the perfect place for us to have an operation.
I remember telling your mom, I want you to come to lunch at a fabulous place. She said, well, you know, let me pick out a place. I said, no, let me pick out something that'll blow your mind. So we walked around all the display booths first before we went upstairs for the luncheon. And by the time we were up there, she was sold. She said, I want to be part of this. I love this. This is me.
Yeah, well, you know what was convenient about it is that it was very safe because, you know, they had security officers there. And she's always wanted an antique business. And so we had company. We were in a beautiful building right on the edge of Beverly Hills near Doheny. That was the cross street between Doheny and Robertson. And so we had some of the best of the best, and the clientele was amazing. Do you remember some of the movie stars that came? Can you name any of them that you saw there? Yeah, well, I do recall, you know, meeting Barbra Streisand, and we've had people like George Hamilton come through, Warren Beatty, and on and on. So it's really been, and even Michael Jackson came through. I didn't meet him personally that day that he came through, but, you know, he came by the shop.
Well, let's move on. There's so much to talk about. Okay?
Yeah, I wanted to also talk about the displays that we used to do for Elaine. She was unusual because she wasn't satisfied to just have a big Christmas display in front of her house. She used to have a display for all the major holidays, 4th of July, Easter, and so forth. And I remember the first time you started working on those, you were doing an Easter display. And then later on, you got me involved with the 4th of July. Can you talk a little bit about that one?
Well, she wanted something for every holiday because it was on Coldwater Canyon, and the amount of traffic was tremendous going up and down. So she thought, this is a way to let the public know, hey, hello, I'm here, and I love holidays. So for 4th of July, we did a huge thing about 14 foot tall and about 12 foot wide, and it was a Statue of Liberty, and then behind that was an American eagle painted on a scrim. And then we had backlighting for like firework effects. And Carmelita did the eagle, which was totally spectacular. So one of many things we did together.
Yeah, we've had quite a lot of adventures, and a lot of it was centered around Elaine, including the beautiful wedding that you put together for her.
I did 3 weddings, 2 divorce parties, and I can't remember what else.
Yeah, I remember the time that you asked me to come dressed as a live Valentine when she married Bill Levy.
Yes, Carmelita had to come out of a 12-foot tall Valentine, and she was dressed very special for the occasion in red.
Well, I was actually wearing a uniform from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band that came from Michael Jackson's video, from one of his videos. And so I had the big top hat on and a red soldier's outfit, and that's what I wore next to the big Valentine. It was huge.
Well, I know that Valentine scared Bill Levy. He wasn't sure, after seeing his name up there, if he should go ahead with her or not. He didn't know what to think.
Yeah, but it was quite spectacular, yes. And I'm sure all the neighbors appreciated it because it really lit up the neighborhood, that's for sure, on Coldwater Canyon.
Carmelita, oh my goodness, look at these. These are the Valentine boxes we made. Oh, I remember that so well. We had such a good time, and I know we had a very special display of them. I think I remember some of them were at the Antique Guild.
Yes, they were. We did. We
that
put
wonderful Antique Guild that is no more. That's nostalgia, too.
Yes, it is. Ralph Story did a whole episode on PBS about things that aren't here anymore, and we know we're into nostalgia. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy having these collectibles. And the name of our business, Phoenix Rising Again, means that the myth applies to this too, because the antiques and collectibles get new life when they have new owners.
And people should not forget the past, because the past was full of love, gracious living, and a feeling of humanity that everybody was working with everybody way back when. It's a beautiful time, beautiful. So it's nice to see this.
Thank you. And thank you for coming, too.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I just love being here. It's a good, good feeling. Thank you for inviting me.
And
Bye.
there's so much more to see. So
I'm sure.
We're just getting started.
Okay.
All right.
That's for me. Wonderful.
Mitchy Mojo with your natural hair. Mitchy Mojo